Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Toy Collector Review with me, Sergeant Geek. And today I was at Walmart walking through the toy aisle and I came across a awesome looking toy that I just had to pick up, and as soon as I got it home, put it right on YouTube so you guys can check it out. This is an awesome toy. It's from Transformers, their studio series from the movie Transformers the movie. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at this toy right now. Alright guys, and here he is from Transformers Studio Series, Transformers the movie, the commander of the sweeps, Scourge. Now, this is an awesome looking figure. When I saw it on the shelf, I know I had to get it. It looks just like the character from the movie. It looked truly amazing. I remember getting this toy as a kid when Scourge first came out and being very disappointed. Now, granted, his G1 Starship mode is amazing looking, but his robot mode is I always kept him in the Starship mode because he always looked better that way. But this figure looks like he just jumped right out of the screen. Looks exactly like his cartoon counterpart. This is an amazing figure. Like I said, it's been a long time since I picked up any new Transformers. Recently I picked up Gigawatt and I picked up the Ectotron, but before that it's been since 2011, 2010 since I picked up any Transformers. None of them really kind of excited me or got me wanting to get back into Transformers, but this series right here with this figure Scourge, I just might start buying a lot more Transformers. Now guys, this is an amazing figure. I want to get into it as much as possible, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at Scourge. Alright guys, so let's take a closer look at this action figure here. This figure's got a lot of detail to it. As you can see, the articulation is pretty good. He's got some articulation in his shoulders. Can't really do 360 because of the wings, but it is what it is. He's got 90 degree on the elbow. He actually does rotate at the bicep, and he does have rotation at the wrist. Now, he doesn't have any finger articulation, but you can still fit his pistol inside his hand, as you can see here. And as always, same the legs, he's got articulation almost straight across 90 degrees. He can go straight forward and backs. Oh, just messing around with the foot. And when you bend him, his knees a little stiff on mine. He's got 90 degrees on the knees. And as you can see, mine came a little damaged. Disappointed that I'm gonna have to pick up another one. Once again, 90 degrees. And on this side, same thing as the other one. Rotation in the shoulders, bicep muscle, wrist, no articulation in the hands. But it still is a great figure. Like I said, this thing looks amazing. Take a look at his face. You can see how his face, he's got his head on a ball joint, so you can actually turn him around. You can't really turn him all the way 360, but you can tilt his head, make him look a little up a little bit down. The detail on this figure is really great. This thing looks amazing. Look at the sculpt on his head. It's truly a great figure. You can see the Decepticon logo on his chest, the detailing on his abs. This is a great figure. They put a lot of detail on it. It's awesome. But guys, let's go ahead and let's take a look at him in his robot mode. Alright guys, so here's Scourge on the turntable. Let's go ahead and let's transform him into his vehicle mode. Alright guys, so here he is in Starship mode. And as you can see, not the greatest to me personally. I really don't like his Starship mode. But hey, I didn't buy him to display him in the Starship mode. I brought him to display him in robot mode because he looks awesome. But then again, like I said, the Starship mode from the top, it looks pretty good, but as you can see from the side, it really doesn't hide the robot figure very well. But once again, that's not the reason why I purchased him. I purchased him for his robot configuration, and that's the way he's going to be displayed on my shelf. He's got a couple of little flaws, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at him. Alright guys, let's take a closer look at him. As you can see, he has a port on the side where you can actually mount his weapon, which is pretty cool. Now on the head, there's two ways you can put it because his head doesn't sit all the way. If you push it forward to actually lock it in, it leaves that gap in the back, and I don't really like it like that, so I'll stick with the gap in the front just so I can have that engine looking right. He has a port here on the side. As you can see on the bottom, it really doesn't hide the robot configuration well. And on mine, I got a little defect on it. Doesn't really matter, like I said. Nobody's really gonna see that because he's always gonna be in robot configuration on my shelf. But that's something you guys want to look for when you're picking up these figures, especially from a place like Walmart, where I used to work at, and they don't really take care of their products. But from the top, like I said, he looks really cool. I love the way that Decepticon decals in the front, when you put them together, how it combines. It's perfectly lined up. He is a decent looking starship, but like I said, that's not the reason why I picked him up. I picked him up so I can actually put him in his Transformers the movie mode. So let's go ahead and let's compare him to a couple of other figures that I have on my shelf. Alright, here he is with my reissued G1 Starscream. And as you can see, Starscream is a little bit taller than he is. And when you look at them from the side profile, once again, Starscream is a little bit taller than he is. But it looks pretty cool that when they're transformed side by side alongside each other. I just can't wait to get myself a movie accurate Starscream to go along with them. Alright, so let's take a look at the bottom of the two. Compare how the bottom of the vehicles look. And as you can see, both of them really don't hide the robot mode very well, but you can understand it for the 86 version. The newer version, the Scourge, you should have been a little bit better on it. But let's compare them to another one of my Transformers.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
And more Autobots join Optimus Prime. Cup reminds me of the battle on Beta 4. Hot Rod. Watch my smoke. Blur. Now you see me. Now you don't. And these are the new Decepticons, the evil Cyclonus. I'm spoiling for a fight. And Scourge. No one escapes the sweet. But soon a new Autobot leader will arrive, introducing Rodimus Prime. No one can take on the Decepticons like Rodimus Prime. The Transformers. The Transformers, each sold separately from Hasbro.
We now return to the Transformers.
Alright guys, and here we have them with a G1 Rodimus Prime. Now as you can see, they're pretty much the same size, lengthwise, but when you put them down, Rodimus is just a little bit bigger. Now once again, I do like this Transformer. He's going to be displayed in robot mode because he's just an awesome figure. But let's check out one more thing before we go. Alright guys, we should have done this first, but better late than never. This is the package that Scourge comes in. As you can see, he's got some pretty good artwork right there in the front. And you can see it says on the side, Transformers the movie, Studio Series. It's got some pretty good artwork on the side. The back is pretty cool. It displays them in both modes, which is pretty cool. And as you can see on the other side, once again, just a closer look at Scourge's face. And nothing much on the bottom, nothing much on the top. But it is a pretty cool box, and I'm going to plan on keeping this box. And inside the box, you can see you got this cool little display where you can actually display your action figure. You see, put Scourge right there. Kind of got the background from the movie when he actually turned into Scourge. It's pretty cool. I actually like it. I'm gonna put it back in the box because I don't have that much room on my shelves to actually put this display up, but it's pretty cool. But that wraps it up, guys. Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps it up for this video right here. Once again guys, when we hit 100 subscribers, we're gonna be doing that toy giveaway. So guys, if you haven't already done it, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified every time I put a new video out. If you like what I'm putting out there, hit that like button. Also, guys, leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys want to see so I can try to put it out there and get it for you guys. We're going to be putting out a couple more videos. I'm definitely going to be buying some more of these Studio Series Transformers the movie figures. So as soon as I get them, I'll be putting them on the channel. Once again, guys, this is Sergeant Geek, and I'm signing off.